Definitely.
And this next one is even slower. This is one of the slowest variations of Macaulay Etsubusa. Next up on the table, we have Acer palmatum tattoo.
Love this plant. Extremely slow growing, but it's also one of the ones that has one of the most unique leaf shapes.
Right.
It has a very heavily serrated and almost ruffled type edge to it.
I think this one's a great new feature that people should be going through Seeds of Tattoo to give us new variations from the Macaulay Etsubusa family. I kind of trolled everybody in a few of our videos. Everybody that's older, I'm too young to have seen the show with Tattoo in it, but everybody that's seen it says, you know, the plane, they talk about the little guy that Tattoo's named after. And so I've continuously said the wrong TV show in our videos. So if you got a little triggered by that, I know that he wasn't on Gilligan's Island, but I kind of love getting the comments going to the comment section below. Tattoo named for its short stature for sure. Now this one gets to a very nice bold red in the fall. It's one of the densest forms of Macawa, and because that's one of the smallest. I mean, typically this one's only 3 feet in 10 to 15 years.
I mean, we've got one in our parents' display garden that's probably not much taller than 1.5 feet to 2 feet. We put it in as a large 3-gallon, and it's still not much bigger than 1.5 feet to 2 feet. I mean, this thing is extremely slow growing, typically gets about as wide as it does tall, makes a very nice uniform shape, but again, the texture this one brings with that tightly layering habit, a more deeply incised leaf, and that serrated edge gives Tattoo something very unique and very different, especially for Japanese maples, and even stands out in the Macawa family collection.
Yeah, it has a very ruffled, regal appearance to it. I'm a huge fan of the way this one looks. The leaf is just very distinctively different than Macaulay Etsubusa. You'll often notice a Tattoo because of how small it is, but also that ruffled, you know, it just has that very frilly look to it. It's actually equally as durable to Macawa, so these are all going to work zones 5 through 9, and Tattoo can work in sun anywhere you can plant Macaulay Etsubusa.
Yeah, amazing plant, extremely hardy. I know that one of the oldest ones is actually now at Edshin's garden, NJ Acer.
Shout out to Rudy Dex.
Shout out to Rudy Dex. Rudy Dex gifted him one of the larger tattoos in the country. And it's just an amazing plant that's just tightly dense and it's just an amazing uniform shape.